Hello and welcome to another video. Today we'll be looking at a strategy you can use to trade volatility 75 index. On my screen I have volatility 75 index on two windows. The upper window is a 30 minutes time frame, while the lower window is a 5 minutes time frame. This is my upper window. Okay, and this is my lower window. All right, now my upper window is divided into two windows. I have the main window, this is the main window, and I have indicator window 1. This indicator window 1. The same thing for the lower window. I have the main window, this is my main window for the lower window, and this indicator window 1 for the lower window. Now the settings, let's look at the settings. The settings are the same for the two windows. Let's look at the settings. Okay, on the main chart I have moving average, three period, the shift is 0, exponential applied to close, and the color is orange. Then the second is also a 3 period, linear weight this time around, applied to close, and the color is red. And on the main chart I have Bollinger Bands, 35 period, deviation is 0.029, applied to close, and the color is blue. That's for the main chart. Then for indicator window 1 I have MACD. Let's look at the settings. The fast EMA is 12, slow EMA is 26, MACD SMA is 9, applied to close. Now the color will match the background color. Okay, the levels just 0 level. Now the way it works is, this is the main chart. Signal is generated when the red and the orange lines cross the blue line. Like if it crosses the blue line downwards, you have a sell signal. Okay, like we have a sell signal here. All right, I can see price sold. All right, so if it crosses upward, we have buy signal, like we have around here. Okay, crosses downward, sell signal. All right, for the main the indicator window 1, if the red line cross the 0 level downwards, sells signal, cross the 0 level upward, buy signal. Okay, if it crosses it downward, sell signal. So basically the same thing that is done on the lower window, which is the 5 minutes time frame. All right, if you look at the 5 minutes time frame, this is my buy signal. The same settings for the two windows. This is my buy signal, and price is currently going up. Okay, and this sell signal, you have a failed buy here, but eventually price sold. Okay, sell signal. All right, that's the 5 minutes time frame, this buy signal. Okay, now same thing for the indicator window 1. Okay, but for the indicator window 1, if we are going to look at settings of the lower window, normally we have the moving average, 3 period, shift is 0, exponential, apply to close, orange. The second moving average, 3 period, linear weight, apply to close, color is red, and the Bollinger Band 35, 0.029, apply to close, and color is blue. Just like what we have on the upper window, we have the same setting for the main chart for the lower window. But for the indicator window 1 of the lower window, we have MACD 12, 26, and 9, just like what we have on the upper window. We also have the 0 level for the crossing, and the color of the main and signal star will match the background color of the chart. But for the moving average, we have one period, shift is -3, method is simple, apply to first indicator's data, and the color is red. Then we have another moving average, which is 200 period, shift is 0, apply method is simple, apply to previous indicators data, color is blue. Now the way it works is when the red line crosses above uh, the blue, okay, you have your buy signal. Then the confirmation is when it crosses the 0 level. So for the lower window, you have signal then confirmation. Like here, when it crosses down on the blue is your sell signal. Since the when it crosses down on the 0 level is a sell signal. But if it crosses the blue first, it will be your this is a sell confirmation. But if it crosses the blue first, it will be a sell signal. If it now crosses the 0 level, you now have confirmation. So if the blue comes first, it's going to be your signal. But if the 0 level, the crossing at the 0 level comes first, to be your confirmation. Okay, so I'm emphasizing on the lower window how the signal works. Now, like around here, this is a signal, no confirmation yet, but this is another signal. All right. Now, if we go further, this is signal to buy. All right, and this is the confirmation to buy. All right, and we can see what price is doing. It's currently buying. So that's the way the strategy works. It's a very good strategy. Make sure you back test it. Make sure you try it on demo account before going live. Don't go live on a new strategy. Let me recapitulate on the way it works one more time. For the main chart, for the upper window, which is a higher time frame, you can use, like I'm using 30 minutes, checking 30 minutes with 5 minutes. You can check 4-hour time frame at the upper window with 15 minutes. You can check daily at the upper window with 30 minutes. So make sure at least you have a time frame in between the two the windows you are using. So if you are using 15 minutes at the top, make sure your lower window is 1 minute. If you are using 30 minutes, make sure it's 5 minutes. If you are using 1 hour, make sure it's 15 minutes. If you are using 4 hours, make sure this is 30 minutes. If you are using daily, make sure this is 1 hour. So make sure there is always a time frame between the two time frames you are using for your upper and the lower window. Now, when you have a sell, like your upper window will be your trend check, and your lower window will be your trigger. Now, if the trend generally, like we have a trend here, is a bearish trend, meaning that the red line, this red and orange line, they are below the blue line, the blue Bollinger Band. So whatever counter movement, like we have a counter movement, price is buying, is a counter movement with what is happening on the upper window. So I can take this as a retracement. So I won't really rely much on this buy. But when price now turns down on the upper window, start to sell, then I can confidently sell on the lower window. So the main trend on the upper window still remains a bearish trend until we have a crossover. Until we have this orange and red lines crossing over the blue Bollinger Band for the trend to change, and that's when I can now confidently buy, stay on any buy that's happening on the lower window. So let me repeat what I said. What I said is your upper window will be your trend check. Your lower window will be your trigger. Your trigger should always go in line with the trend, except you are scalping. Like I'm scalping now. What I'm doing now is a scalp because my upper window, the trend is bearish. But I'm only scalping since I have a signal to buy around here. So I won't dwell much on this trade until I have a total crossover of these orange and red lines crossing above the blue. If I have a total crossover and it continues up, then I can now hold on further to this trade or add more trades. All right, same thing will happen if I'm using 4-hour time frame here. Okay, and my lower time frame is 30 minutes. Or if I'm using daily time frame here, my lower time frame is 1 hour. Okay, or I'm using 15 minutes time frame here, my lower time frame is 1 minute. So the 15 minutes time frame for that particular example will be my trend check, while the 1 minute time frame at the lower at the lower window will be my trigger. So I always trade in line with the trend. Right now I'm having a retracement or reversal, so I'm taking a scalp. I won't stay too much on this scalp until the trend changes here. How can the trend change? When this red and orange line crosses above the blue Bollinger Band line. That's when I'll confirm that the trend has changed. Then I can confidently buy and hold on to the buy trade. So that's the way this strategy works. Let's look at the settings again. For the upper window settings, we have moving average, period is 3, shift is 0, exponential, apply to close, orange, the color is orange. Another moving average, period is 3, shift is 0, this time around linear weight, apply to close, red. Then the Bollinger Band on the main chart, we have period is 35, deviation is 0.029, apply to close, color is blue. Then indicator window 1 on the upper window, MACD 12, 26, 9. Then we have the 0 level to demarcate the crossover of the red 1 period line, then 1 period moving average line. Then the 1 period moving average line, the shift is -3 for the upper window. Shift is -3. Method is simple, apply to first indicators, data color is red. Now for the lower window, let's look at the settings. Period is 3 for the main chart, shift is 0, method is exponential, apply to close, color is orange. Another moving average, period is 3, method is linear weight, apply to close, color is red. Then the Bollinger Band, period is 35, deviation is 0.029, shift is 0, apply to close, color is blue. Now on the indicator window 1, we have MACD, fast EMA is 12, slow EMA is 26, MACD SMA is 9, apply to close. Then the level is 0. Then we have 2 moving averages. The first one, the period is 1, shift is -3, method is simple, apply to first indicators, data, and the color is red. Then the second moving average for the lower window, period is 200, shift is 0, method is simple, apply to previous indicators, data, color is blue. So that is that for the indicators. It's a very good strategy. Now to divide your chart into 2, we're using MT5. For MT5, if you look at cross here at the top, F for indicators, then this for symbol, then this is what you use to divide window. When you have window, once you press on it, it pops the charts up. Then you can now divide your chart. You can divide it into 2 windows. Like as you can see on the screen, I have the first window. I'm checking the first window as 30 minutes. M30 is for 30 minutes. I'm checking the second window. M5 is for 5 minutes. So I can tile it horizontally, I can tile it vertically. So that's what you press on for you to divide your MT5 into 2 windows. Let me uncheck so that I'll still maintain my 2 windows. So that's that for this strategy. Make sure you click the subscription button. If you have not subscribed, you are not a subscriber of the channel, please subscribe, click the subscription button so that you get to see our videos. Also click the like button, make comments, ask questions below the video. Also click the notification button, the bell button below the video. Click it so that when we release another video, you'll be the first to see that video on your notification dashboard. We have websites where you can read more or study more on our previous articles that we have published. The website is www.pinfxtrader.com. I also have another website, fxfables.com. When you visit our website, you get to see the articles we have published in past on how to trade Forex or volatility index. So that's that for this video. Till I come your way next time.